Sometimes, we all need a moment to breathe. A moment to step away from the noise of our daily lives. We search for a place that offers peace. A place to simply be. Today I want to take you on a journey. It is a special journey. We are going to fly over a city you might not know. It is a city called Shymkent, in the heart of Kazakhstan. We will soar high above its streets. We will see it from a new perspective. A perspective that calms the soul and opens the mind. Forget your worries for a little while. Come with me. Let's float on the wind and discover a hidden gem from the sky. This journey is not about rushing from one landmark to another. It is about slowing down. It is about seeing the bigger picture. From up here, the world looks different. The problems that seem so large on the ground become small. The patterns of life become clear and beautiful. We will drift gently like a bird on the breeze. We will watch the city awaken, live its day, and then rest under the stars. This is a chance to escape. It is an invitation to find tranquility in an unexpected place. Let the gentle hum of our flight be the only sound you hear. Let the vastness of the sky be your guide. Imagine yourself leaving everything behind. As we climb higher, Shymkent unfolds beneath us like a giant map. It is a living, breathing tapestry of colors and shapes. From this height, you can truly appreciate the city's layout. It is not a rigid grid of streets. It is more organic. It has grown over time, shaped by history and nature. You can see the main roads spreading out like the veins of a leaf. They connect different parts of the city. They carry the flow of daily life. Little cars move along them like tiny, colorful beetles. It is a beautiful and mesmerizing sight. The city looks so orderly from up here, so peaceful. Look closer at the colors. There are patches of deep green. These are the parks and gardens we will explore soon. There are shades of terracotta and brown from the roofs of older buildings. These tell tales of the city's past. Then you see flashes of silver and blue. These are the modern structures. The new glass and steel buildings that show Shymkent is a city looking to the future. It is a wonderful mix, a blend of tones and textures. It is like an artist's canvas, a painting that is constantly changing with the light. The city is nestled in a wide, open landscape. You can see how it sits within the vastness of the Kazakh steppe. It is not an island of concrete. It is part of the natural world around it. The edges of the city soften into the countryside. You can see fields and open spaces stretching out towards the horizon. In the distance, the faint outlines of mountains stand guard. Now let your eyes drift towards the patches of green. Shymkent is a surprisingly green city. It is dotted with beautiful parks. They are like oases of calm in the middle of the urban landscape. From up here, they look like emerald jewels set in the city's crown. They are the lungs of Shymkent, places where people go to relax, to walk, and to connect with nature. You can see the intricate patterns of the paths. They wind through groves of trees. They circle around sparkling fountains and ponds. These parks are clearly loved and well cared for. They're a vital part of the city's soul. One of the largest green spaces is Independence Park. We can see it clearly from our vantage point. It is a vast expanse of trees, lawns, and flowers. You can almost imagine the sound of children laughing as they play there. You can picture families having picnics on the grass. Even from this height, you can feel the peaceful energy of the place. It is a testament to the city's commitment to quality of life. Providing these beautiful spaces for people to enjoy shows a deep understanding of what makes a community happy and healthy. It is a sign of a city that cares. Let's look at the other parks too. Abbey Park with its tall, shady trees. Kenbaba Park, a favorite spot for families. Each one has its own unique character. They are woven into the fabric of the city. They break up the lines of buildings. They offer a soft place for the eye to rest. The deep green of the leaves is a beautiful contrast to the colors of the buildings around them. As we float above, we can see people strolling along the paths. They look so small from up here. Let's turn our attention to the water that flows through Shymkent. Look for the silver ribbons that wind their way across the city. These are the rivers, the Koshkar Ata and the Badam. They are the city's lifelines. For centuries, they have provided water and sustenance. They have been central to the city's existence. From our view in the sky, they look like shimmering threads of silk. They catch the sunlight and sparkle. They meander slowly and peacefully. Following their path with your eyes is a relaxing experience in itself. They seem to move with a timeless rhythm. The Koshkar-Ata River is especially important. It is considered sacred by many locals. It springs from the ground right near the city. From up here we can see how it cuts a gentle path through the urban center. Green banks line its sides. People have built their lives around this river for generations. It is more than just a body of water. It is a source of history, culture, and spiritual connection. You can see small bridges crossing it. They connect the two sides of the city, but they also connect people to their heritage. The river flows on, a constant and reassuring presence. As we continue to watch, we can see how the rivers add another layer of beauty to the city. They reflect the sky above. On a clear day, they are a brilliant blue. At sunset, they will turn to gold and orange. They mirror the beauty of the world around them. They also create cool green corridors through the city. The trees and plants that grow along their banks provide shade and shelter for wildlife. It is a reminder of the power of water to create life and beauty wherever it flows. The rivers are the city's natural arteries, bringing life to every part. Now, imagine what this view looks like at night. The rivers would be dark, mysterious lines, but the bridges and the roads along their banks would be lit up. They would become rivers of light. One of the most fascinating things about seeing Shymkent from above is, well, the mix of architecture. It is a city that really wears its history on its sleeve. But, it is not stuck in the past. It is also embracing the future with open arms. You can see this story written in the buildings below. Look there. You can see areas with older single-story houses. They have those traditional courtyards and terracotta roofs. These neighborhoods have a warm, earthy feel. They speak of a time when life was slower. They are full of character and charm. They hold the memories of generations. Then, let your gaze shift to another part of the city. Here you see the skyline rising. Gleaming towers of glass and steel reach for the sky. These are the new business centers, modern apartment blocks and shopping malls. They are sleek and stylish. They represent Shymkent's growth and ambition. They show a city that is confident and forward-looking. The contrast between these modern structures and the old neighborhoods is honestly striking. But it is not a jarring contrast. It is a sign of a city in transition, a city that is evolving and growing. This blend of old and new is not just about buildings, it is about a way of life. The city has managed to preserve its cultural heritage while also welcoming progress. From our high perch, we can see this balance. The new developments have not erased the old parts of the city. They have grown up alongside them. It is as if the city is having a conversation with itself, a conversation between its past and its future. It is a delicate dance. And from what we can see, Shymkent is dancing beautifully. It is creating a unique identity that honors both where it came from and where it is going. This aerial view allows us to appreciate this blend in a way we just couldn't on the ground. On the street you might be in an old quarter and then turn a corner into a modern plaza. But from up here, you see it all at once. You see how the different pieces of the puzzle fit together. Now, let's focus on the most ancient parts of the city. Even from the sky you can feel their power. Look for the area known as the Old City, or the Citadel. It is the historical heart of Shymkent. From here, it looks like a mound of earth, a place of texture and shadow. This is where the city began centuries ago. It was a stop on the Great Silk Road, a place where traders and travelers would rest. Can you imagine the caravans arriving? The camels laden with spices and silks, the air filled with different languages and the smell of cooking fires. All of that history is contained in the ground below us. The citadel is not just an empty ruin. It is an active archaeological site. People are still working to uncover its secrets. From our view, we can't see the small details. We can't see the pieces of pottery or the ancient coins. But we can see the shape of the place. We can see its importance. It is the anchor of the city. Everything else has grown around it over the centuries. It is the seed from which this great city has sprouted. Flying over it, you feel a sense of reverence, a respect for the long, long story of human life that has unfolded here. Think about the people who have walked on that ground. Soldiers, merchants, poets, and kings. They have all left their mark on this place. The city has been built and rebuilt many times. It has survived invasions and seen empires rise and fall. But this spot has always remained. It is a silent witness to history. As we float above it, we are just the latest in a long line of travelers to look upon this place. It connects us to the past. It reminds us that our own lives are just a small part of a much larger story. It is a humbling and moving thought. From the sky, the citadel looks quiet and still, but we know it is full of stories. From our peaceful spot in the sky, we can observe the rhythm of daily life in Shymkent. We are too high to see individual faces, but we can see the collective movement of the city. It is like watching a slow, graceful dance. In the morning, you can see the flow of traffic start to build. The roads fill with cars and buses. People are heading to work, to school, to the market. The city is waking up, but it doesn't seem frantic or chaotic from up here. It looks purposeful. It looks like a community getting on with its day in a calm and orderly fashion. Look at the markets. We can see the large covered spaces. They are hubs of activity. You can imagine the vibrant colors of the fruits and vegetables. You can almost smell the freshly baked bread. These markets are the social hearts of their neighborhoods. They are where people meet, chat, and share news. From above, they are just patches of color and movement. But we know they are full of life and energy. They are a key part of the city's gentle rhythm, the daily ritual of buying and selling, of talking and laughing. As the day goes on, the rhythm changes. During the middle of the day, the pace might slow a little. People might be inside, escaping the heat. The parks will be quieter. Then, in the late afternoon, the city comes alive again. The roads fill up once more as people head home. The parks start to fill with families and friends. The shadows get longer, the light becomes softer. It is a beautiful time of day to watch from above. The city seems to relax. It unwinds after a day of work. It is a gentle and peaceful transition from day to evening. We are watching life unfold from a distance. It gives us a sense of perspective. We are not caught up in the rush. We are simply observing the flow. It is a reminder that everywhere in the world, people are living their lives. They are working, loving, and dreaming. We may have different cultures and speak different languages, but we all share this basic human rhythm, the rhythm of a day. Watching it from the sky over Shymkent is a strangely connecting experience. It makes the world feel a little smaller, a little more understandable. As our journey nears its end, the sun begins to dip towards the horizon. This is the golden hour. It is a magical time of day, and from up here, it is truly breathtaking. The light changes from bright white to a soft, warm gold. It bathes the entire city in a beautiful glow. The modern glass buildings catch the light and shine like beacons. The old terracotta roofs seem to soak up the warmth. The green of the parks becomes deeper and richer. Everything looks softer, gentler. It is as if the city is putting on its evening clothes. Look out beyond the city. The vast steppe that surrounds Shymkent is transformed. The plains stretch out to the horizon, and they are painted in shades of orange, pink, and purple. The distant mountains, which were faint outlines before, are now sharp silhouettes against the colorful sky. The rivers that run through the city are no longer silver. They are molten gold. They reflect the incredible beauty of the sunset. It is a 360-degree spectacle. Everywhere you look, there is something beautiful to see. It is a moment of pure, natural art. This is a time for quiet reflection. As we float in the cooling air, the city below begins to light up. One by one, the streetlights come on. The windows of homes start to glow with warm yellow light. The city creates its own constellation of stars on the ground. It is a beautiful and hopeful sight. It speaks of families gathering for dinner, of friends meeting for the evening, of a city settling down for the night. The transition from day to night is seamless and peaceful. It is the final, gentle sigh at the end of a long day. This view is a gift. It is a reminder of the simple, profound beauty of the natural world. A sunset is something we can all see, but to see it from this perspective, over this unique city, is a special privilege. It fills you with a sense of peace and awe. It is the perfect ending to our relaxing flight. It leaves you with a feeling of contentment, a feeling that all is right with the world. The golden hour over Shymkent is a memory that will stay with you, a beautiful picture painted in your mind. Our flight is coming to an end. We are slowly descending back to the ground. But I hope this journey has been more than just a tour. I hope it has been an inspiration, a chance to see a place with fresh eyes, a chance to find peace in an unexpected corner of the world. Shymkent, from above, has shown us its beauty, its history, and its gentle heart. It has shown us that it is possible for the old and the new to live together in harmony. It has shown us the importance of green spaces and the life-giving power of water. This journey in the sky is just the beginning. The real adventure is down there, on the streets. We have seen the parks from above. Now you can imagine walking their shady paths. We have seen the markets. Now you can imagine tasting their fresh produce. We have seen the citadel. Now you can imagine standing on its ancient ground, feeling the whispers of history. This aerial view has given you the map. It has sparked your curiosity. The next step is to go and explore, to meet the people and hear their stories, to discover the city's hidden gems for yourself. Travel is not always about adrenaline and excitement. Sometimes it is about finding peace. It is about slowing down and appreciating the world around us. Shymkent offers that kind of experience. It is a place where you can relax, reflect, and recharge. A place where you can connect with history and see a culture that is both ancient and modern. It invites you to be a thoughtful traveler, not just a tourist, but a guest, to observe, to listen, and to learn. It is a journey for the mind and for the soul. So let this be an invitation to dream, to think about the places you have yet to see, to consider the journeys that could bring you peace and discovery. Perhaps your journey will lead you to Shymkent one day, to walk its streets, to relax in its parks, and to watch the sunset over the steppe from the ground. Our flight has shown you what awaits. A city of quiet beauty and warm welcomes, a place to find a little bit of tranquility in our busy world. Your own adventure is out there. It is just waiting for you to begin.